To begin, have you ever thought about 9/11 or what we did as a rebuttal to the terrorist attacks? The military intervention that we have in the Afghanistan war has been going on for almost 20 years now. The war has been named the longest war in U.S. history, outlasting the Civil War and all world wars. The Afghanistan war and how we will end or fix it is an issue that needs our attention. To continue, as a little background on how the war started, on September 11th in 2001, attacks in America nearly killed 3,000 people. Osama bin Laden, the head of the Islamic terror group Al-Qaeda, was quickly identified as the man responsible for the terrorist attacks. As the war went on, more money was spent and more troops were deployed into Afghanistan. After more than a year of direct negotiations, the U.S. government and the Taliban signed a peace agreement on February 29, 2020 that set a timeline for the withdrawal of U.S. forces from Afghanistan. While the peace agreement went through and the U.S. slowly started to withdraw soldiers, a ceasefire has never been put in place, so they are still fighting to this day. Furthermore, we should care as Americans about this problem because it is helping nobody. In fact, we have lost billions of dollars that we have put into the war, with over 2,000 American troops that have lost their lives, and over 20,000 American troops have been injured. Innocent people are losing their lives in this war, and it benefits nobody. It's time to put an end to the war, for the better of Afghanistan and the United States. As Americans, we need to do something about this issue, because it is also creating a narrative about America and how we love war. What are some solutions that we as Americans can do about this? Well, the Taliban are engaged in talks with the U.S. already. All of these talks are creating some hope that Afghans who have lived with one war after another for the last 4 decades can finally find peace. The U.S. could find a peaceful way out of this war. While many people could argue that we should just abolish or destroy the Taliban, it could endanger civilians' lives. Putting an end to Taliban could even cost our own troops' lives. One solution to this issue would be to increase the amount of money that we are putting into the foreign aid in Afghanistan. This could help so not as many civilians would resort to joining the terrorist group.